Hotel history is created for adult audiences. Content may not be suitable for all listeners. Discretion is advised. You're listening to Hotel History. We take you with us through the sordid history and scandals of some of the world's most famous and infamous hotels. I'm Dieta.
And I'm Yael. Let's get started. We have a special guest on today, another guest from Stockholm, which is...
Oh!
Yeah, we love
Amazing.
Stockholm. Apparently, we are attracting
Good.
everyone from Stockholm. If you can introduce yourself and how you say your name.
Yeah.
Just a little introduction.
Absolutely. I'm Elin, and I'm a general manager of the Sheraton Stockholm Hotel in Stockholm. I work in hospitality, and I love what I do, and I just recently renovated the Sheraton Stockholm Hotel.
How did you get started in the hospitality industry?
My grandfather, he was the original, and when I was growing up, he had 2 hotels in Geneva. So that's where I started, basically. I was drawn to hospitality because I've always loved people and the energy and the atmosphere around the hotels. And still, I enjoy creating moments for other people. Whether that is through service or design or just the overall sensation of hospitality or vibe, I think once you're in it, it's hard to leave.
We have heard that a lot, actually.
You have?
When you're in it, you're in it for life, for everyone.
I think you are, actually. I mean, it's a hard, even though I'm on a tropical island here in Mauritius, and you feel the vibe, you learn, you evaluate, then it's really difficult to turn the hospitality profession off.
It's so true. You're constantly evaluating, as you said. You're like, oh, okay, interesting, they did it that way, or no, what are you guys doing?
right. And you always feel like it's not about how many people they are, it's about the vibe that they're creating. It's about the look, the small things.
It's not the people. I think it's how the people make you feel, because if there's one person that makes the guests feel welcome, it will save the whole entire, if it's not going well. And
True.
I'm not sure
Very
they're pushing that idea lately onto some employees. This is the second time we interviewed someone else from who also has a hotel in Stockholm, and he said the same thing. It's a family tradition.
Yeah.
And I thought about that, and is that a common thing in this region, that it's passed down by family, or is it?
Honestly, no. I would say that unfortunately the service industry has I remember me growing up in France or in Switzerland. It was a heritage. You were proud of what you were doing as a waiter or as a waitress. You could have that profession for life. Now it's a transition profession in a way. It's become this profession that you do in between studies, or when you're studying to get a couple of more bucks every month. And I miss that. I miss the pride in hospitality a bit. So no, I don't think it's common that it's a heritage, but for me it's really about that. It's something we've been doing always in my family, and the only thing that I mean, growing up, that was everything I thought about. It was there was no other path for me to take. It was hospitality or nothing, basically. And I still love it.
But that's the sign, right? That you should be doing
Yeah.
it. Because if it's that or nothing, I think we should start a campaign. What you said about bring pride back to hospitality. Hashtag.
Yeah.
To hospitality.
The general manager at the Sheraton Stockholm. So what do you think makes your hotel stand out from the other hotels that are in the area that people could choose?
Yeah, I think really it's a combination about location and legacy. Also about scale, of course. I mean, the Sheraton Stockholm is right in the heart of the city, and we have incredible views of the water just front of us. But we also have the rare ability to be both international but also deeply local at the same time. So, some some hotel lobbies are really anonymous in a way. Ours is not. It's you really feel the vibe between the international feeling and also the local feeling. So I think that's about it. I think Sheraton Stockholm is unique because of the mix between the international and also the local.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's a Sheraton, which has like, that name. And then
Yeah.
it also feels like a more of a boutique. Not a boutique,
It
but it
is.
has, but yeah, like it
But it
kind of,
is. It's a boutique hotel in a large scale, and that's
yeah.
the thing about it. Because I've been, really, I think for a local Stockholm person, the Sheraton brand doesn't really mean anything. I think for American, the Sheraton brand has much more heritage and much more. You see something when you think about the Sheraton. I think Sheraton Stockholm, we had the uniqueness in being able to create something really independent in a way.
Mhm. Yeah.
So boutique hotel in a large suit, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but actually
Yeah.
that is what's happening now. We see that a lot with hotel chains. They are trying to, take over the more boutique experience and like kind of
Yeah.
put their backing on it, which is nice, but they're
Mhm.
like, "Hey, you do you. We want to keep that uniqueness."
It's so important. You really need the heart for that. You need the soul and the energy of the people working inside the product to be able to deliver that uniqueness and the boutique feeling of the property, because that's what boutique hotels are all about.
Right.
Yeah. So wait, I have a question. Has this space always been a Sheraton?
Yes, it opened in 71. Yes.
For some reason in the back of my head, I'm like, "Oh, did they knock down the building or
We knocked down the building next to us. So during the
okay."
renovation, we had, yeah, exactly. So we had renovation just beside us, inside us, and also in front of us, because the city is doing a big project just around us as well. So during the renovation, and we renovated we're almost finished. We have the gym left, but we are almost there now. But during these 3 years, we've had renovation completely around us, and it's been just a mess.
So the hotel is, I guess this is its 55th year. Is there anything that stands out about its history?
Well, yeah, it was the first international hotel in Stockholm.
Mm.
So, like a landmark for Sheraton. And so I would say the building is quite iconic by itself. It's a large property. And I would say it really set the tone for modern hospitality in the city when it was built. And that legacy is something we really try to like carry forward today.
Yeah, so it's the first international hotel there. So that makes sense that you guys are striking the balance between being international, but also still feeling
Yeah.
very Swedish. And how has it changed since it's opened?
Oh, wow. It has developed a lot. And it has changed completely the design. And also, I mean, I would say also guest expectations. Today, I would say that guests are looking for more than just a place to stay, perhaps more than just a bed. They want a connection, a culture, and a sense of belonging in the city. In a way, does that make sense?
100%.
Yeah. So I think I would say the hotel has shifted from being purely functional to be more experience driven.
Yeah, we've been hearing that a lot with, I mean, with what customers want in hotels and
Right.
spaces like that. And it's, I
Uh-huh.
think hotels kind of have to keep up with that, because if there's so many, if you have a choice between like, okay, it's functional, but this one has like spice. It's like between
Exactly. Yeah.
like a bowl of oatmeal or like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Yeah.
salsa. I don't know, like salsa and chips. Like, I don't know if
I would
that's
say
the,
so, yes.
you
No, but
know?
that's correct. Yeah. True. It totally makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, and I think that that definitely that's something we've been hearing and reading a lot. It's like you got to tap into this like soul of the hotel,
Yeah.
otherwise you might lose some people, and especially with the younger generation.
You absolutely. And it's not about just like being well connected or having a great Wi-Fi or functional meeting spaces. Today is all about the sensation, the scent when you enter the hotel, the playlist in the lobby, the colors, the things you didn't expect but you still want them.
Right.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone gives you something that you did not expect, but instantly you feel like, okay, I needed this. This was great. So that's the tricky part of hospitality, I would say. It's like being able to deliver something that the person in front of you doesn't know that they want.
Right.
And that makes the whole difference to a hotel stay.
Well, it sounds almost like what the hotels are doing is hitting on human senses, right? So you got
Right.
the smell, the
Yeah.
visual, the hearing,
Yeah.
and if you have a
Yeah.
restaurant, the taste.
Yes.
So it's like in
For
the
sure.
actual physical aspect of
Right.
the hotel. And I think that's a little underrated with some places, because
Yeah.
Dieta and I have gone into places and we turned right out because the smell was so bad.
Exactly. But no, it's so true. It is so true because okay, so the scent is so important, I think. And now when my guests enter my hotel, that's what they say. Like, the scent here is so good. And I underestimated the value of that
Mm.
before. I mean, that, and I get so many comments about the scent. Like, the scent is so important. And I've underestimated the value of that before. But I mean, yeah, you
It's
learn.
it's really something no one thinks about until it's not even if it's not there, but if it's replaced with something really bad.
Yeah.
How would you describe the scent actually at your hotel? We love hotel scents, so we're obsessed
Mm.
with that.
Yeah, it was so funny because me and my director of operations, we had like, I think we had 50 cents in front of us. And we smelled, and we had these little coffee beans to like neutralize the scent in between every scent. So we sat in my office during renovation, and we just like, we tried to visualize the hotel when it was done. We tried to visualize the guest that was staying here. And so we narrowed it down to like 3 cents each. So he had 3 cents he liked the most, and I had 3 cents that I liked the most. And then, like, we narrowed it down even further. So we had 1 cent. We both really felt that that was the Sheraton, like our scent of the Sheraton Stockholm, and we had the same scent.
Wow.
So it was really funny. Yeah, it was really funny. It's a musky, musky scent, but it's not feminine, but yet it's not masculine either. It's really unisex, and it's something not. It's a warm, but yet a bit spicy scent. So it's really it's a lovely thing. Yeah, it's lovely.
Do you
Yeah.
guys sell the scent in the gift shop or
We
anything?
don't. That's the thing. We don't now, but we will. So we're creating now like candles and trying to create these scent sprays that you can bring with you as well. Yeah.
Okay. That it's like my favorite thing to do is go into a hotel gift shop and be like, "You guys sell your scent?" And here's something interesting: a lot don't, or they have a partnership with a fragrance company, but not sell the scent of the hotel. So
But I want to sell the
yeah.
scent of the Sheraton because I really want you to be able to be in the hotel as a guest and then have the same feeling at home basically, and scent makes memories, and I want you to be able to like relive the memory when you are not in the Sheraton Stockholm.
So we keep mentioning renovations. So let's talk a
Right.
little bit about those. So you guys have been undergoing the largest renovation you've ever had, right?
We
So
have.
what are
Yeah.
the updates? What's going on?
Well, it's been a major transformation. We have 28,000 square meters that we have really walked through every single piece of it. And I think today guests can expect a much more contemporary, warm, and Scandinavian feeling about the hotel. It was very important for me and my team to bring back the Scandinavian touch of it because prior to the renovation, we were really like anonymous international hotel, and now we wanted to really bring in the Scandinavian touch of the Sheraton Stockholm. So I think today we have much softer materials in the building, more textures, like you can feel, you can touch the wallpapers. They have a pattern that you can touch, and I think we have a lot of spaces, like different kind of spaces. So whether you're in a meeting, you find your little corner, or if you just want to linger and have a coffee with a friend, you can find that corner as well. And if you want to do after work, you can find that corner as well. There's a lot of spaces for different kind of events throughout the day. We really focused on creating a flow between the social spaces and the I think today the hotel feels more alive throughout the day.
A conversation or a topic that pops up a lot today is the lack of third spaces in community.
Right.
At least I don't know how it's like there, but I'm assuming the digital world has affected everyone across the globe, and people talk about, well, we need third spaces because we no longer have really, like, at a certain age you don't have school, or if school's virtual, or you don't have a church, or it's
Yeah.
kind of like a shift has happened. So do you feel that hotels should be a third space? Would you embrace that?
I would love that. But that's what we're all about, really. We're a place to meet and to be and to hang out in. So that's what we're creating.
So I wonder, and I'm really curious because I feel like it might be different in the US, but does that mean if, let's say, a group of friends wanted to meet at the lobby and get some drinks, not necessarily alcoholic, maybe it can be coffee or tea or
Right.
whatever,
Yeah.
would that be embraced, or would you want to more lean into, well, if you're going to have a group, we would want you to rent a room? I kind of see like there's definitely a divide of like, yeah, some places,
Yeah.
oh, we would love third spaces, but it beyond two people, we want you to rent a space. It starts becoming, I don't want to say a money grab, but
Yeah,
like,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand where you're heading, because I think my lobby, and it's part of the whole Sheraton brand. So the Sheraton brand is it's about community, right? I would say that my hotel, when renovated now, we have spaces for all those kind of gatherings. I would say that if you were a group of people that wanted to have a separate meeting in a meeting room, we have that space for you. So we have meeting rooms lobby that are like exclusively for locals or people wanting to grab a room just to meet, free of charge, for an hour or 2 hours or whatever. We have those kind of meeting rooms that are not up for rental. We don't rent them. They're
Oh,
exclusively reserved for locals or guests that needs a meeting room for an hour or two.
oh,
And
okay.
yeah, so that's part of the Sheraton brand. Like, community is all about what we stand for, and, and the lobbies are created just for that, explicitly.
Okay, that's really nice to hear. I like
Yeah.
that. So it feels like you're creating a space that's vital to the neighborhood and the city. It's
Mm-hmm.
not just for the people passing through or
Or the
gatekeeping.
guests.
Yeah, I think that's a great way for a hotel to actually really invest in their community and be part of
Right.
it and let the neighborhood feels like this is our hotel, this is our space too.
Correct. 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 It's a meeting
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, I think that people, I love hotel. I mean, obviously I love hotels, but I love hotel lobbies. Like,
You're right.
I hang out. I live a few blocks away from this hotel, and it has one of the best lobbies. It's not super fancy, but it's not uncomfortable or it's perfect. It has like that perfect balance. They don't bother anyone. There's so many tables and chairs that it has a cool design, and they have a little coffee shop in there. Everyone buys a coffee and they sit down. You can sit for hours or you can for 5 minutes. I don't always buy the coffee. 9 out of 10 times I do. So they're making money, but I like the fact that I'm not obligated to. Like,
Right.
I could sit
Correct.
there and
Yeah.
because most of the time I do, but if they felt like every time, if they said every time you
Uh-huh.
do, I kind of like, well, now I don't want to. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it feels
It
forced. So,
does.
but there's a space where like I see other people working and I see you can feel like you're in the center of creation, if that makes sense, of
Yeah.
like the city and the culture. And I love it. And it's more, but it's like almost more precious than a coffee shop because when you go into a coffee shop, you do have that obligation. It feels weird if you don't buy a coffee.
I
And
totally understand.
the reason why I say I don't like the obligation is also because there's some creatives or some people where they need to get out of their house, but let's say they're in a financial strain and they're trying to work on their
Mm-hmm.
project. Like, you don't know who that
Mm-hmm.
person's going to become. And you're that
No.
space, you're fostering their creativity. And one day, you know, the whatever they do, they'll be like, hey, I'm going to always go to this hotel when I'm in town because that was the safe place for me to go and work on stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And I think about that because I was like that. And also, I love hotels and I want to give my business to hotels. So I'm like, I'd rather hang out there.
That's the moneymaker in that. Because, I mean, you sit here and you tell me about that hotel and that hotel lobby, and that instantly makes me want to go there and want to also experience what you experienced, the inclusiveness
Yeah.
of the space in a way. And that in the long run makes more money than just buying a coffee one time.
It, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's such a, but it's like a way to also give back to your community when you
Right.
allow those spaces to grow. And
Correct.
something, it's why I love hotels. And it's also generally, I think it's one of the few third spaces where there isn't a pressure for things. Like you don't go
Correct.
into the lobby and then someone demands something of you right away.
No, no, no. It's okay. You can sit there. You can hang out. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But a hotel lobby with people is so much better than a hotel lobby without people.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would think. I was thinking about it because again, this conversation comes up everywhere in our generation of where are we going to meet? Everyone wants to go and but they don't, especially in LA. I don't know how it works in Stockholm, but you leave your house and you can hear the cha-ching of like $400. You're like, goodbye.
True. It's the same thing in Stockholm, I assure you.
Yeah, modern city life, right? And
Totally.
something like Dieta and I'm like, we should meet at a hotel lobby and get our friends to hang out and maybe play some cards and like buy some drinks. Like, but again, it's this idea where you will make money. People just do that when they leave their house. But is this a safe place for us to hang out? Is anyone going to bother us? Is it okay if we bring our little card game or something? Like, I wonder about that, or even if hotels should embrace that. Like the lobby spaces are so cool. I don't know why every lobby doesn't have like live music or an event or where people can come. I'm like, this is beautiful. Use it. So
yeah, I know.
I guess my question is, what would be the pros and cons of that? Like, would you embrace that, or is there an aspect I'm totally missing? Okay.
No, absolutely not. I would totally embrace that because it's what I said. I mean, a hotel with people is a lot better than a hotel without people. So I would totally embrace that. And I totally embrace like the mix between the locals and the guests as well, because you come to a hotel, you come to a city, you travel to a hotel, you travel to the city, and what you want to experience is the local feeling of the hotel. So or you want to, when you visit a hotel, you're visiting a city because you want to see the city, not the hotel. So a hotel lobby with locals in it, I would say it's so much better than a hotel lobby with only international guests in it. So I would totally embrace that. When we thought about creating how we would create the Sheraton Stockholm, that was one of the visions. Like, what would the one question we really like constantly came back to was what was the missing part of the localness, like what the locals would want the hotel to be or to become.
Oh, that's very considerate.
We have noticed that guests love it when their hotel feels like it is part of that location. Like it is part of the destination and not just something you can trade out for any other
anonymous
vanilla hotel. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So what were some of the choices that you guys made with this renovation to make that locality felt, to weave Swedish culture into it?
It was important for us also to like bring the heritage of the Sheraton brand into it. So we tried to mix the Swedish culture with the American culture in a way. So what we did, me and my director of operation and my head chef, we went to New York and we had a tour of New York. We did a restaurant tour of New York. It was very difficult and very yeah, hard life. it was tough.
You had to eat another slice of pizza.
Another slice of pizza. No, what we did was like, so my chef, he's really into Swedish cuisine. So he's really into the Swedish flavors, the Swedish way of cooking, the Swedish way of cooking food. So trying to like really take the East Coast American food and bring the Swedish touch to it was something that he dig deep into while creating a restaurant. So we Stockholm is a small city, but it's a quite high level restaurant city as well. So the restaurant and F&B scene in Stockholm is really it's up to date, I would say. So we found this niche with American the American kitchen mixed into the Swedish kitchen, which made sense since we were a Sheraton brand. So we chose to name the restaurant Mr. Bronx after Jonas Bronx, who was the founder of the Bronx in New York.
Oh, wow.
Fun. Yeah, it's good storytelling.
Yeah.
And try to create, you know, when you eat in hotels, or when I eat in hotels, I really, you want to have this local touch, but you also want to have a people pleasing menu at the same time.
Yeah.
So we really try to create something for everyone in that menu. Local touches with the Swedish roll, but still yet really American. So pizzas, burger, with Swedish touches that has been implemented in that kind of cuisine. So that was one touch we did. Other things that we've done is the playlists in both restaurant and lobby are curated to have this blend with American and Swedish music. So you really get a feeling of, the local feeling as well as the Sheraton brand, basically.
Yeah, we know the playlists of a lot of hotels are very important because it's becoming a thing.
Is.
Yeah, people
it
are
is absolutely.
Follow us on Spotify for our
Yeah.
playlist.
Yeah.
We also have a playlist. It's not anything for a hotel exactly, but it's fun.
I love that. Those touches though sound extremely unique and specific to your location, which is exactly what you want when you're doing something like that.
For sure.
And the work that you guys put into it. I mean,
yeah.
Just yes, I went on a food tour and it sounds like luxury, but that's effort. That's it
was.
You
So I've been working a lot with this renovation from the beginning to the end, and being able to curate the concepts full on, from an idea to really seeing this idea come to life in food or in colors or in slippers or bathrobes or linen in the bedroom. It's really amazing to be able to do so. I mean, one of the things that's been when creating this hotel, I think me and my team has had a chance to be in every single detail, from flowers to playlists to linen to soaps to everything, every single aspects of it, to really be able to deliver the guest journey as we saw it from the beginning. It's been an amazing journey.
I'm sure that the guests will 100% be able to tell that so much thought and care went into it.
I hope so.
Because
I really hope so.
There's no way they could miss that when you clearly care.
I mean, it's not done in an instant. It's honestly, we've been putting in, there's a thought behind every single aspect of this hotel journey, and I sincerely hope that my guests will feel it as well. I hope so.
You can always tell when you go into a space the thought behind everything. And I'll be honest, you can tell when it was a woman that thought of it. You just know, because you go into a bar, you go into a bathroom, and there's a hook for your bag.
I know.
And you're like, I know who was behind this.
But it's so funny you say, because we had we had this discussion about my slippers. So okay, so I have a thing about hotel slippers, that they could be so like mass production and they can
Yeah.
be amazing at the same time. So I wanted to create this amazing slippers, and my owner was like, my God, Elin, these slippers are so expensive. Is it really something that we should have? You have 463 bedrooms. And I was like, no, let's keep the slippers. They're so amazing. And now we have this big group staying with us, and this I got a video from one of my team members on when they were at a nightclub, and one of the guests had the slippers on at a nightclub, and I was
like, that's it. That's why.
goal. Check.
Oh, I would come back for stuff like that. I would come to I'm like, but they have the slippers, you know? We got to go for the slippers. and the free chocolate on the pillow and like, you know, those tiny details. Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. Yeah.
Those in the details. I had a colleague staying with us, and she was like, "Listen, I just need to ask you, can I steal the slippers?" And I was like, "Oh, for sure, we don't use them. Of course, they're yours." And she's like, "Because yours are amazing, and I use them in like the planes, and when I go for when I travel, I use the slippers in the planes." And I was like, perfect advertising. Go for it. You take them, take two.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's really smart. It is advertising too, because we follow a few hospitality accounts, and one of them spoke about what they would prefer instead of some of the standard hotel stuff, and it also had to do with feet. They were like, leave us some socks.
Right. Correct. No, honestly. Yeah, because I remember staying at, I think when we were in New York, I stayed at the Ace in Midtown, and they had in their shop, they had these amazing socks to sell, and I was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Whatever you offer, I think in the room should be sold in the guest
absolutely
gift shop, because again, that's something I would do.
Agree.
I'm a robe person. I have so many robes in my house. People think I'm crazy. I'm like, but this is my summer robe. This is my fall robe. This is my winter robe. And when I go to a hotel,
it's such a good garment, isn't it?
Yeah, but I have a huge window that I leave open. I'm like, I can't really walk around naked. I need a robe. So that's my excuse. But I love hotel robes. Like, I'm obsessed. And there are times where I would buy it from the I would want to, and I can't find the one they offer in the room. They're like, this is their other version. I'm like, this is not what I want. I want the comfy one.
Yeah. You want the soft one.
Why wouldn't you sell these? Like, I would buy. I think it's one of the best gifts like ever.
I agree. Yeah,
I would buy those slippers and the socks. I'll go to the club in LA and I'm like, this is the hottest trend right now. You
guys don't understand. This is Swedish.
Yeah. I'm like, really European and cool.
Well, so let's talk about Yael and I's favorite part of a hotel, which is the hotel bar. I was reading a little bit about your bar concept.
Sally's?
Yes, and I'm excited to hear about it.
Sally's was, from the beginning, before what it ended up to be, was a nightclub. Okay, so we had planned to do a nightclub at the Sheraton in one of the meeting spaces. But then we rethought and we decided on continuing having the space as a meeting space. But we really liked the concept about Sally's, so we chose to implement that in the hotel lobby bar instead. So Sally originated from the Sheraton in New York, and they had a lady visiting them called Disco Sally. That's where the concept originated, from Disco Sally's in New York. So we have a special cocktail called the Disco Sally. Absolutely. And we have a amazing bartender, Bobby, that works with us, and he came from London to work with us here in Stockholm, and he did this whole mixology. I've never seen a bartender work like Bobby works. You know, he stood in the kitchen for the first 6 months of his employment with us, just, you know, pureeing, mixing, and really when we did the tasting for Sally's, it was like a menu tasting. We had a beverage tasting as we normally do the menu tasting. An amazing experience to be part of.
I hope you did the tasting at the end of the day.
You
God.
taste and you spit.
Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. It's against my religion. I love the New York theme for the food and the drinks. And as a New Yorker, I appreciate it. And this is already the second New York influence in Stockholm that we heard of. And Deanna's from Texas, so she feels left out.
There's never any Texas influence in Stockholm. It's the weirdest thing. I don't understand.
Maybe, okay, well, if you guys offer steak, that's like...
We do.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
We do. There we go.
They should... I just thought of the funniest thing. They should put a little cowboy hat on the steak. And that's the Texas influence.
We have a disco ball on the Disco Sally cocktail. So
oh my God.
That's so cute.
It's the details. It's the details like that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
So what is your favorite part of the hotel?
Difficult. We have so many corners, but I would say like it's a bit depending on when during the day. I mean, we have okay, so my favorite part of the morning is to go a tour in the lobby. That's my go-to thing. I come into the hotel and I take a tour in the lobby. I take a tour in the breakfast room. So that is what I do first, and then only at 2:30 I always sit in the lobby to watch. We have a special crew, an airplane crew coming in. And when they enter the doors, I mean, they look so amazing. They all look the same in their uniforms. They have their hat on, they have their bag, and it just the feeling, the international feeling about that when a airplane crew walks in the doors and they're like 20 people, and that's the favorite part of my day, sitting in the lobby around 2:30. And then during evening, it's so nice to go down, work in the bar, and feel the crowd shifting from, you know, the daytime coffee drinkers to the after work cocktail drinkers, and you feel the vibe is completely shifting from day to night. It's just an amazing sensation to be part of.
That sounds so fun. That you're making your job, like, I'm like, wow, that's like, you have the best job in the world.
I do. I agree. I agree.
I love that jet age feel of the afternoon when the crew comes through the doors. It's very Pan Am in the 60s.
Yeah. It is that kind of crew, actually. We have this red sofa in the lobby. And if you sit in that sofa, you have like a direct view of the lobby doors. And, you know, you can just, you know, you see their minivans pull up in front of the entrance, and they all walk through the doors like dressed exactly the same. And it's just such the vibe is amazing.
It sounds like a scene in a movie.
Yes.
And then the music is going to play and they walk in, the pilot's like,
it is like that. It's like, it's so old school, but it's amazing to be part of it.
It's the little things. That's the best.
Yes,
it is.
Well, so you talked about where you like it in the hotel based on the time of day. So what about based on time of year? What's your favorite time of year there?
I would say summer is magical in Stockholm. The light and the just the vibe of Stockholm in the summers. It's an amazing city to visit the hotel. I would say that I think the end of summer, when you have like the transition from leisure to corporate and they mix all together, they blend in, and you still have the summer vibe still going on with people visiting the hotel for vacation, meeting the corporate guests. I would say end of August is my favorite time of year. Yes.
Yeah, that liminal space where things are shifting.
Right.
I love that.
Right.
So, we wanted to know, since you told us about the Sally drink, the Sally disco drink, would you say, it doesn't have to be that, but what is your go-to drink at a hotel bar? It could be your bar, it can be any bar in the world, any hotel bar, and like, what's
I'm
the
a
drink
sucker for a margarita. I'm sorry. I'm so
margaritas are my language.
Cannot go
generic, but hey,
there's nothing better than a patio with sun and a margarita. Come on.
I don't think it's generic.
Thank you.
I think it's amazing. So a margarita. Where would you go for your margarita?
I have this dream of sometime in the future be able to afford staying in a hotel chain called the Pelicano Hotels. Have you seen them?
No.
Southern Europe, in Italy, you see there's cliffs, water, waves, stripe, umbrellas. It's amazing properties. They've done an amazing job with the brand.
And where's the best place for our listeners to find you?
Follow us on Instagram. We're trying to create an inspirational Instagram and really try to transcribe the sense of the hotel in our Instagram. So look that up. Sheraton Stockholm.
Thank you so much. This has been so fun.
Thank you, Yael. Thank you, Detta.
Thank you.
And we will visit you.
Thank you.
Be ready with the slippers.
Yes, I will.
Slippers in one hand, disco Sally.
Exactly. One drink, one pair of slippers.
Yeah. And we'll come in with wearing a pilot's outfit.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Thanks for listening to Hotel History. You can follow us on most social media platforms, Patreon, and Substack by searching for Hotel History or Hotel History Podcast. To connect or collaborate with us, check out our website at hotelhistorypodcast.com. If you like what you hear, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify so we can reach more listeners.